Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 ॐ नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 ॐ ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय हर हर नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव हरि ओम तत्सत as the part of the Shri Shankara Vijayam Sri Shankaracharya Charitam. Yesterday we saw up to the second leg of the journey. Shankara started at the age of 8 from Kaladi and reached to the Shrungeri, and from Shrungeri, in search of his guru, he reached to the Narmada river banks and Omkareshwara. Then he met his guru Govinda Padacharya and got the formal sannyasa. And after the Govinda Pada Mahasamadhi, all those who are living there already before Shankara goes, and along with the Shankara, all they now left that place and traveled to the Kasi Kshetram. Yesterday we are in Kasi Kshetram. Now let us see today where we are going to travel. In Kasi, yesterday, the meaning of the Kashi Kshetram and all that, I just concluded with the story of the Annapurneshwari Devi. The first part of the Ambal taking the avatara, descended onto the earth to do the tapas. So tapas is required even for the God. Doubt should come, no? Yes. In fact, here who is residing inside is the God only. But we are doing tapas or not? Take in that way. Don't ask God also need tapas. You will see all our gods are particularly Lord Shiva and sitting in meditation. Of course, Bhagavan Narayana always in a sleeping meditation. Palli kondirikra Perumal. So, of course, we call it as Yoga Nidra. But whatever it may be, why the God has to close the eyes and what? It means that Antardrishti is required to know the truth. So, Devi also came to do the tapas, and then after that, Kashi Raja found Ambal's real nature. Then she said, I'm not going to appear here after in physical form, but my Sanidhyam will be there. She blessed that place, and then she came to Kanchi Mahapuram. You know, Kanchi also, all these kshetrams are all moksha dhamams. Among the seven moksha dhamams, Ayodhya, Madhura, Maya, Kashi, Kanchi, Avantika, Puri, Dwaravati, Chaiva, Saptaitan, Mokshadayakaha. Even just you utter the name of that place, even you think of that place, even you put your leg in that kshetra, moksha is guaranteed. Moksha is guaranteed. But whether in this life or after some lives, it differs. It differs. So those are all having the bhakti, they are all on the right path only. So through karma, then bhakti, then only gnana, culmination. So like that, Kanchi, Kamakshi. About the Kanchi, again, we will see, okay, if time permits, because Shankaracharya comes to visits the Kanchi later in Digvijayam, okay, the last leg of the journey. That time I will tell some details. And then finally, Ambal concluded her tapas become fulfilled and she become again the one with the Shiva. She got separated from Shiva and again she merged with the Shiva. Where in Arunachala, our Tiruvannamalai in Tamil Nadu, that is the third stage of her tapas. There she met the Gautama Rishi, ashram is there, and she accepted Gautama Rishi as the Guru. So Guru Upadesham required even the God takes the avatara on the earth. That's why Krishna went to Sandipani and Rama went to Vasishta to study. And the goddess name in the Arunachalam is the Apita Kujambika. That is the original name, Apita Kujambika. Now in Tamil they call Unnamalai. Annamalai is the Swami, Unnamalai is the Ambal. And so in this way, Ambal merged again with the Shiva. So that is the story connected because it is a continuous three stages. All this told in the Skanda Purana. Okay, in now Kashi, there is a speciality for the Kashi, but I can't tell that in English because it won't suit. அங்க ஒரு 5-6 ஸ்பெஷாலிட்டிஸ் இருக்கு காஷியான்னு சொன்னா. என்னன்னு சொன்னா, மாடு குத்தாது. புரியா those who can't understand ask the others later. மாடு குத்தாது, காக்கா காணாது, செவம் நாராது, அப்புறம் கருடன் காணாது, காய்கறி ருச்சிக்காது. எங்க சொல்லியிருக்காங்க சார்னு எனக்கு தெரியாது. நீங்க ரிசர்ச் பண்ணுங்க. ஓகே. And Bhagavan Shankara every day goes to the Ganges and take the bath. It is a routine. It's a very fantastic scene to imagine now. So many sannyasis and this young boy and many all sadhus early morning getting up and going to the Ganges and taking the bath, Anushtanam, whatever they will come back again. Then lot of discussions, question answers will takes place. In between then they go for Bhiksha also like this. And Shankara have lot of devotion and respect to the Mother Ganges. So there he composed the Ganga Ashtakam and as well as the Ganga Stotram. Devi Sureshwari Bhagavati Gange Tribhuvana Tarini Tarala Tarange Shankara Mauli Viharini Vimale Asam Tava Parakamale Bhagirari Sukadayani Mata Tava Jala Mahima Nigame Khyata Naham Jane Tava Mahimanam पाहि कृपामयि मामज्ञानम् जय जय गङ्गे जय हर गङ्गे 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 गंगा मैया की even if you utter the word ganga 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 enough, yes, so the name itself will purify you. So like this, Ganga Stotram composed and then Kashi Vishwanatha Ashtakam, so many compositions are taking place there. Ganga Taranga Ramaniya Jata Kalapam Gauri Vibhushita Vama. So like that, I can't read everything, no? I have to rush up with the story. And then uh, the first disciple who straightaway surrendered and asked, please accept me as your disciple. Many others are also following the Shankara. I told already some elders are there uh, who are living with the Gaudapada before all that. Many others newly joined. Some Grihastha are also there. Pilgrimages, all the time there is a crowd around the Shankara. But now the first disciple, okay, where from, what is his name? His name is called Sanandana. It is told that he came from the south, but there is a doubt whether he is from Trishur or from the Srirangam. But in some books it is mentioned from Srirangam. Anyhow, from a Srirangam, a well-read, Vedic studied, Veda Pathshala student, a brahmachari, young, dynamic, went in a pilgrimage and he reached to the Kashi. Somehow on the way, many Mahatmas will be there. He happened to see the Shankara, where Shankara sitting and then giving this, discussions and satsanga. The first moment when he saw the Shankara, like some of you are telling, like yesterday, he completely become flat. Yes, this is the place for me, in the heart, in the mind. But how immediately I can accept by seeing first time only once a person. Then he sat and started listening to the Shankara's, satsanga and discourse. And slowly, after 2 days, 3 days, every day he used to stay somewhere and coming and attending. Within 1 week time, he totally transformed, and then he came near to Shankara. Every day he comes and do namaskar and go, but he didn't ask or talk anything. A Sishya should ask and feel, at least oral, if you can ask, or at least you must have that question asking the teacher. This question, this kind of Shishya asking, Bhagavan Adishankara brought out in the Viveka Chudamani. Swamin Namaste Nataloka Bandho. In the beginning of the Viveka Chudamani, when the Shishya came and met the Guru first, Swamin Namaste Nataloka Bandho Karunya Sindho Patitam Bhavabdo Mamuddharatmiya Kataksha Drushtya. See, with your Kataksha Drishti, you please protect me. Rijjati Karunya Sudhabdi Vrushtya. Sudhavi, not Sudhabdi, Sudha. With your glance of your eyes and your Karuna blessings, please protect me from the Samsara Sagara. There are many more shlokas also in that Viveka Chudamani. I am getting roasted in the samsara. Dudhu yamanam means roasting, and you please protect me. Then Guru also gives a very nice reply. Every shloka, if I read, I can't move further. Only one word. If such a person comes and surrenders and asks the teacher, what Guru has to say? Bhayapadaade, ma bhaishtha. உனக்கு ஒரு அபாயம் இல்லை. There is no fear to you. You need not to afraid of the samsara. There is a marga. There is a solution. I will show you that. Be courageous first. When a patient goes to the doctor, first doctor has to give the courage, no, whatever may be the disease. So, like that, Shankara accepted him and said, then he started living, I mean, along among with those people, Sanandana, the first Shishya. And you know many other stories. I can't elaborate everything. Manisha Panchagam composed every day Kashi Vishwanatha Darshanam, Annapurna Devi Darshanam, Ganga Snanam, on the way Bhiksha. This is the routine. And Manisha Panchagam story, one day when Kashi Vishwanatha Darshanam, Shankara going or coming, uh, some Chandala came in front and Shankara didn't say anything. Shankara's students also didn't say anything. His story also differs from book to book. But some other Brahmana who is living in that street or going every day, he is going in the front and he saw Acharya is coming and then he said, uh, Velaga, Velaga, go side, go side, go side. Then that Chandala stopped and he didn't move from that place. And then he looked at that Brahmana and behind all these people and just laughed. And then he asked a question. Whom you want to move, asking to move? You're asking to move me, this body or the Atma? Then he started talking, that shlokas are there. Those who heard Manisha Panchakam, they know. Then he addressed like them and told the crux of the Vedanta and laughing and just went off. Only one shloka. Then this Sananda looked at the Acharya and questioning the Acharya. Bhagavan, who is he? Maybe Dattatreya Swami or Lord Shiva himself? Who is this person giving such a great Vedantic teaching? Shankara didn't reply and they went back. And next day, after many hours sitting in meditation, Shankara wrote on those days, whatever paper, the leaf, 5 shlokas and gave to Sanandana. That is Manisha Panchagam. जाग्रत् स्वप्न सुषुप्तिषु स्फुटतरा या संविदुजृम्भते या ब्रह्मादिपिपीलिकान्ततनुषु प्रोक्ता जगत्साक्षिणी सैवाहं न च दृश्य व्यक्ति दृश्यस्त्विति दृष्टा दृढप्रज्ञापि यस्यास्ति चेत् चण्डालोऽस्तु स तु द्विजोऽस्तु इत्येषा मनीषा मम. In this way, every sloka ends with this Manisha Panchagam, very highly philosophical 5 slokas, but very deep, like Dakshinamurti Stotram. And so Manisha Panchagam. Then Annapurna Stotram, when it came, what is the occasion of it? Every day visiting the Annapurneshwari Devi temple also, and they will come out. Adjacent to the temple side, one old lady having a small hut, and Shankara every day goes first there and stands, Bhavati Bhikshan Dehi, and that old lady with a smiling face come and give the Bhiksha. And spontaneously, Shankara looks at her and thinks she is Sakshat Annapurneshwari Devi. That is his bhavana. And he composes one shloka only. Like that, 10 days, the 10 shlokas came, that whole Annapurna Stotram. Okay, नित्यानन्दकरी वराभयकरी सौन्दर्यरत्नाकरी निर्धूताखिलघोरपापनिकरी. And it goes like that. माता च पार्वती देवी पिता देवो महेश्वरः. Much more Important is Annapurne Sadapurne Shankara Pranavallave Gnana Vairagya Siddhyartha. That is end. So each day one shloka only Shankara is telling. I told these Sanandana and other issues are so brilliant. They are immediately recording in their mind with what is a cell phone, I don't know, recording. They are recording. No book, no pen. Standing on the road and writing. Like that Annapurna. Very beautiful stotram has come up. And then about the Bhajagovindam. I am going little fast. Bhajagovindam, that is another story told differently. Shankara was invited to a Gurukula. In that Gurukula, many were sitting. Shankara, they are asking some questions and answer. There is a very old man in that Patashala and who studied so well Vedam, Pandityam is there, Tarkam, grammar, all that. Then he sat near the Shankara and started arguing. He wanted to show off that how much I know and I learned this much, that much, and asking all the questions from the logical standpoint. Shankara looked at him. He didn't ask directly, "What is your age?" Okay, 75 not out or 85 not out. Then Shankara didn't abuse him. Then immediately, indirectly, unknowingly, like that, he started singing the shloka of the Bhaja Govindam. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate. Samprapte sannite kale nahi nahi rakshati dugrun karne. Now you understand, my dear old man. Actually, its name is not called Bhajagovindam because it ends like with the Bhajagovindam, and that is become very popular because of the MS Subbulakshmi and others are all sang, and it is well known. But nobody don't want to see the meaning except we people, hmm? Because we are useless people according to the others in the world. You are useless all the time. Vedanta, this, that, and where you are going? Camp, ama. That name is called that composition. Shankara composed only 12 shlokas. Composed means he sang 12 shlokas. Enough. That itself is the teaching. Why you are wasting and spending the time in grammar and all that? Okay, that is in the engage. If you are done, that is well and good. Now still you are holding on to the dukurun karne. One day, tap, tap, the heart will stop suddenly. Then you must, where you are going? You don't know. So finish off the work here. Attain the Jivan Mukti now. That is the meaning. And other Sishyas are all composed, the other few contributed one or two slokas like that. Totally nearly 40 slokas or something. The Bhajagovindam. Its original name is called Moha Mudgaram, hammering on the delusion. Mudgaram is the big that hammer which is used by the big works where they want to hit the iron. That is called Mudgara, not small hammer. So moha, you want to destroy the delusion, illusion. You need to give a asanga shastrena dhrudena dhrudena chitva dhrudena chitva. It won't cut. Dhrudena. Why Lord used that word in Gita? So Bhajagovindam came. And then, now, the third leg of the journey, very important. Now, Kashi, how many months he stayed, or how many other, more than 1 year, or we don't know exactly. Then, uh, Shankara says to all of them, he has to now leave the Kashi. He says that this is the command of the Kashi Vishwanatha. Now I have to start writing the Bhashyam. But by the time now, Shankara become very popular. and so many people are coming and visiting and talking all age, different age groups. And yesterday I told no, different matas, and some are arguing, some are really coming with the devotion, some are really coming with the curiosity. Variety of people. With everybody, he's conversing. But he said, tell to the students, now we have to leave the Kashi because if this crowd is coming and going like this, here I can't sit and complete the Bhashyam. So we are now traveling to the Himabhumi, towards the Himalayas. Now, for some time, we are all going to Himalaya Yatra. Okay, குளிராது பரவாயில்ல. Already you are in AC. But before leaving that place, Shankara told to all the aged people, you all stay back here. Because how many months it will take, what is what. But we will meet again later. So why unnecessarily if you come in this age, you may cannot tolerate that. So he made them to stay there, and he took only the youngsters and who are suitable and capable. But that also big group only. And before leaving, he told to the disciples what in the Kashi, one end of the Kashi, that city, is the Adikesha Perumal temple. In the other end is Sangameshwara Swami temple. In between Vishwanatha temple. So this is the geography boundaries of it. And as like the Grama Devata, there also in most of the Shiva temples, Bhairava is the, we have to get the permission of the Bhairava first. Then only we have to enter. And that Bhairava temple is there. That time, Sishyas asked about what is the concept of this Bhairava. Then Shankara told to them, Bhairava is nothing but the two forms of the Lord only. It is Kala Bhairava, it is called. That to Kala Bhairava. Bahikala Rupena. Outside, if you say the Kala, Mrityu, everything is dying, dying, dying. As like the two sides of the coin. Bahikala Rupena, Antas Chaitanya Rupena. Inside, Amrutam. Same. One side is Kala, another side is Amrutam. Lokana mrutyum ruchai. Lokana mrutyum and rutam cha, amrutam cha. Vidadhati Bhagavan. This is the declaration of the rishis. Bhagavan means what? One side is Mrityu Rupam, another is Amrita Rupam. V means what? One side is Anatma, another side Atma. They are not somewhere. With together only, with this Anatma body only, I have to say I am Brahmasmi. I am Brahmasmi. Okay? Even I am suffering physically, mentally, I am Brahmasmi only. Half crying and half laughing. You have to say, no choice. So, Antah Bahi. So, like this, he answered to them. And then the Kashi Raja came to know that now Shankara is leaving. Shankara said, shall I do all arrangements? Shall I send some military, support, help, all those things? Shankara said, no. A palanquin to carry you or something. Then Shankara told that if any sannyasi traveling on a animal in a vehicle, if you see, you have to take the bath immediately with the clothes. Shastra said that is a sin like. Don't compare nowadays, okay? Each Swami, each ashram is having 5-10 cars. They fly in the Shankara told to the Raja, no, I can't accept all that, but you just give me one guide. You send one person who can guide us so we can travel. Knowing the route and going no place is very important. For ourselves, yesterday if that Anand boy didn't come, how will know that far? We may go that side onto the main road. We are not, we are new to this place. Okay. So Raja said he given one or two guides to follow, and the whole group started now journey towards the Himalayas. Along with the banks of the Ganga, they are already in the banks of the Ganga. They just follow. Uh, Kanyakubjam, Hastinapuram, like this, many Rajyams. They crossed and then finally they reached to the Rishikesh. Rishikesh, our Rishikesh, where Ganga widely gala, it will start slow and there only it is just touching the earth. Of course, Haridwar also. So after reaching the Rishikesh, here there is one temple visited by Shankara where the Swami is called Daivam is Agneshwara Vishnu. Agneshwara Vishnu. But there is no Vigraham, Salagramam or whatever may be in the temple. Temple is empty. People are coming and doing puja, but in the temple there is no Vigraham. What happened? As usual, many intruders, robbers from the other borders, they came that time. What? Because before they come and destroy this statues, they themselves take it out and put it in the river. But after everything is saturated, they searched for that Salagrama or Vigraha, they could not find. They told to Shankara these stories. Then Shankara said, he just closed the eyes and he's able to know that where that Vigraha. Then he told to his disciples, is go and search in this place. They all went and searched. They got the Bhagavan again back. And Shankara told that made again to install the Vigraha in the temple. So this is then from there Rishikesh, then Haridwar. The next step is Haridwar. So this in Bhagavata where our Maitreya Rishi is waiting to teach the Vidura. That is the place. It's famous. So anyhow, Rishikesh and Haridwar. Then from there they travel to the. I will take you very quickly. Okay, if you go, it will take long time. And some of you may visit it also these places. Next is the Deva Prayaga, where Alakananda river and Bhagirathi river both will merge. This merging place is called Prayagam. Prakarshnena Yagam or merging, a confluence. Wherever the two rivers joins that place, two or our Prayaga Triveni Sangam is still very pious because three rivers are joining. So either two oceans or either ocean and the river and ocean, or two rivers wherever they join. That place is very important for the Hindus for performing any kind of dhanams and visiting tapas or whatever. So like that, that's why all these places are coming Deva Prayaga. Many more Prayagas are going to come. Then this Alakananda coming from the Badari. Okay. Then Bhagirathi is coming from the Gomukhi. These two starting and they merge. Then on the way they took the bath in the Brahma Kundam. Then there is one place which is called Vilva Kedaram. Vilva maybe, where Markandeya did the tapas. So these are all mentioned. That means Shankara given importance to all of them, those tapobhumis and the tirtha bhumis, wherever the Lord's idols are already installed by some other rishis or some other people before. Then in that nearby Sri Kshetram, there is one place called Sri Kshetram where many Devi temples were there and the worshippers of the Devi, Shakteyas. The whole place is filled with the Devi Upasakas. Okay. And Siddhapitas are there, Shriyantra Shilas are there, Rajarajeshwari, Kamsamardhini, Gauri, Chamundi, Mahishasuramardhani, like this, so many different names, the Shakti is worshipped all over that area fully. Okay. Like in our Tamil Nadu, Ganesha Bhagavan in every corner, no? Everywhere, like that. Then even the nearby, that province, that area, king also came and met the Shankara, and he told that, those people who are these Shaktayas, Daivapakas, they will do the human bali. They will kill the human beings. That is their habit, custom. Then Raja told, I am not able to stop this. These people are so cruel and catch wherever any third person appears, and if they want to do some puja bali, just like they will kill. And please do something. Then Shankara met those leaders of those particular sect, and he talked to them. He argued, they argued, and finally Shankara convinced that this is not the Vaidika acharam. Nowhere it is said that puja should not be either tamasic or the rajasic, it should be sattvic. Sattvika bhakti is the bhakti. That's why Bhagavan Krishna so much explained in the Gita about this. Then they all agreed and they took their Balipitams, all put it in the river, and they are worshipping the Devi, but Sattvika Bhakti. They think that Devi means a Raudram, immediately start kill this, that. Then where from they learned this habit. Then after that Shankara, the group started moving towards the Rudra Prayaga, where Mandakini, Alakananda both will join. Mandakini and Alakananda. Rudreshwar Mahadeva. The Lord's name is Rudreshwar Mahadeva. Then they travel towards the Karna Prayaga. These also places now, if you go to Chardham Yatra, that side Badri, they will tell you boats will be there. But we don't know what is what, and everywhere we want chai. It is so chill and all that, and we will become sick when you go there. And then somehow let us finish and go down like that. You need strength. That's why in engage only we have to go to such a traveling Tirthayatras. Karna Prayaga. And what is Karna Prayaga? Where Karna did the tapas. And Kanva Maharshi Ashramam also is there. He also lived there. And then on the way in the middle, Pindaraka river joins with the Alakananda. See, Alakananda is coming continuously everywhere. Other things are coming and joining in the Alakananda. Then Nandaprayaga. From here, the Badari Kshetram starts. Not exactly Badari. Badari Kshetram starts, boundary. So Nandaprayaga. Why the name came to this place, Nandaprayaga? Raja Nanda, not our Krishna's father Nanda, another Raja. In which yuga and which time we don't know. Nanda Raja. And as well as the Vasishta Maharshi did the tapas there. And then Shiva Bhagavan appeared and he taught the Atma Vidya directly even to Vasishta also. Where this story comes, even Yoga Vasishtam itself, Devi Puja Upakhyanam, there is one episode. There it is mentioned about this, and the Swami there, Vasishteshwara Mahadeva. See, Vasishta worshipped the Shiva and Shiva appeared like that, that story. And to that Nanda Raja also, that's it, that God is called there, Vasishteshwar Mahadeva. And then they reach to the Virahi Ganga. Virahi Ganga. You will understand by the name itself, Viraham. Shiva did the tapas there when Sati did the sacrifice her life, Sati Devi, Sati Sagaman. Then after that, the Shiva Bhagavan become mad, living without the Devi, and because of that only so many these Shakti Pitams all and Shankara's Tapobhumis are all came because of that story. He is carrying that Devi's not a mortal body but invisible, ethereal body and moving like a mad person in the world. That's why in Tamil Nadu there is a another Pitta Irka. There is one Swami, Shiva's temple also is there. Then he is called as a Mad Shiva. And Then Vishnu thought of that, he made that Ambal's body into many pieces. Those pieces fallen here and there, they become as the Shakti Peetams in the this thing. Okay, many stories are there in the Purana. The point is here, Virai Ganga, Shiva did the tapas, and then why Shiva has to do the tapas? Here the point meaning is inner meaning is Ishvara do tapas to make the jiva to come near to him. Can you believe this? We think that we are only doing the tapas, but inner jiva also, jiva Ishvara also is eagerly doing the tapas. I want to attract this jiva. I want to attract and take him back into me. That is the story this year. Before Parvati Devi again born as a Haimavati, Himavan Putra, and she is going to do tapas. Before itself, Shiva started doing tapas. That place is called Virahi Ganga. Okay. That's why again and again Lord has to descend, take the avatara, and with great struggle, even one student Arjuna, one student Uddhava, he has to speak so much. We are so fortunate, no? You so many students are here. You see the tragedy of the Krishna, one student, that too in the war field, not in the AC room. After giving a nice cup of tea and coffee, it is not an easy task. Even though he is a Yogeshwara, Sarvantrayam, everything, but Brahmagnanam cannot be given like a miracle. This is what we have to understand. But many people expect that Lord will do one day something to me. He can do maximum one day something to you, push you to the satsang, that's it. There is nothing more great thing. And that is the highest karuna. Remember this. Whether the God's karuna, krupa is showering on me or not, no doubt at all. If you happen to meet a Sadguru, Brahmanishta, Shrotriya, and you are getting a teaching, a systematic, consistent, and all that, then you are the most blessed person. Yesterday also we beaten out that. Blessed. Okay. Now, here there is one Kalidasa wrote the Kumara Sambhavam. Okay, just I want to remind. He questioning what for the Shiva is doing tapas. Why he has to do? Tatragnimadhaya samit samidhe. He kept the Agni Samidhi and all that is sitting Shiva doing tapas. Because of cold or we don't know. But Swameva Murtyantar Ashtamurtihi. You yourself is the Ashtamurti and Antaryami. Swayam Vidhata Tapasa Phalanam. You are the real giver of the phala of the tapas of all others. You are the giver of the phalam to the tapasvis who are all doing tapas in the loka. I don't understand. Kena pikamena tapaschachara. Why she was doing tapas? I'm not able to understand why you are doing tapas. What do you want? I want Jiva to come back to me. That is the thing. So nicely, Kumara Sambhava Kalidas mentions like that. Then next journey towards the after Nanda Prayaga, now to the Garuda Ganga. Garuda Ganga, there is a Swami, name is called Garudeshwara. And if you take the bath in that place or if you visit that place, you will be protected and relieved from the poison. You know, Garuda, no snake can come near. That is the Ahitram. Then next Vishnu Prayaga. Here Vishnu Ganga joins the Alakananda. Yoga Narsimha Swami's Vigraham temple is there. See, in the Himalayas, who did the Pratishtha, when they did Pratishtha, Shankara itself now, according to us, 1200 years before. And before that also, Rishi Pratishtha. Actually, I told you, no? Some are Swayambhu Vyakti Kshetrams, Swayambhu Kshetrams, some are Rishi Pratishtha, some are Daiva Pratishtha. Vishnu Prayaga. Then here, the another thing is Vasudeva Bhagavan He stands in a yogic posture. Okay. Then Shankara sang many Vishnu stotrams and all that. Passed through Brungi Kundam. They reached to the Pandukeshwara, where Pandu Maharaja did the tapas. And then finally they reached to the Vaikhanasa Tirtha. Vaikhanasa Tirtha. So now we are entering into the next station is the Badarikashramam. Jai Jai Narayana Narayana Hari Hari. Jai Jai Narayana Narayana Hari Hari. Lakshmi Narayana Narayana Hari Hari. Lakshmi Narayana Narayana Hari Hari. Hari 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 Hari. Jai Jai Narayana Narayana Hari Hari. Jai Jai Narayana Narayana Hari Hari. बदरी विशाल भगवान की ഒരുത്തരുടെ കൈ തൂക്കല എന്ന് പോൽ കഷ്ടമായിരിക്കും വലിക്കുന്നൊന്നും വേണ്ട ബദരി വിശാല ഭഗവാൻ ബദരി ക്ഷേത്രം. Another name to this place is Jyotirdhamam. Badari is the name of a tree. The place where the entire place is filled with that Badari vrikshams. But Himalayas also, certain seasons, some vrikshams are there, some place little bit like a forest thin, thick forest like that, Badari vriksham. That's why it is called Badari Kshetram. And now, after starting from the Kashi, more than 4 5 months over now to reach to this place. That's why Shankara selected all the youngsters. Come on, quickly we have to go. Then this considered as the Bhuloka Vaikunta. Of course, in south, our Tirupati, our Srirangam, all are called Bhuloka Vaikunta. Why? Himalayas touching the sky. One side, the Bhagavan Sri Krishna with his curly hair standing like. Another side is the Bhagavan Shiva standing with his big jatas, open hair, and two are standing. Not only that, there are two mountains, the Naranarayana Rishis too, and in between Badri Narayana. That's why the Badri Kshetram, one of the Char Dhamams, it is considered as very pious, important for the Hindus. And again, when he went and visited the temple of the Badri Narayana, there is no Salagramam Vigraha inside. Then the people who are living there are devotees. Shankara asked what happened. Again, same story. From the China, that side, or whatever people who are there, there are like sea pirates like, they come through the mountains. It become habit that they know that there is so much treasure in India. In every temple, under every Vigraha, there will be gold. By knowing that only, Gajini Muhammad all came. Somehow, they want to loot, take it away. And same time, they want to, why they destroy the temples? Because most of the temples are the treasure houses. Like our Ananta Padmanabha Swami, how much treasure we found just now. Because those days, Rajas are, for many purposes, Prana Pratishtha sake, they will put the gold also. It depends upon the place and the people's interest. So that they know that. That's why they want to. That is one thing. Later on, to propagate their religion, also destroying and all that happened. Then, so Vigraham is not there. Vigraham Salagramam only. Those days, Vishnu means these carved Vigrahams are all came later. Later. Mostly Shivalingam means Shiva means Shivalingam, and that's Salagram is not there. Then that time again, these people also did the same thing like in the previous story. We know that they are already uh, looting and threatening and came into the other places. They got the news. Then these devotees, the Talagrama, they took and put in the Narada Kundam. there is a one column like, but water flows. It will come from the inside and flows to the other side, Narada Kundam. Very, the water will be very forcefully flow there. Then they said we put it there. And afterwards, again, same story, we could not trace it out and get it back. Then Shankara decided to get into that. Nobody will dare to get into it, and all other people say, no, Swami, sannyasi, don't get into that. It is so dangerous. You may lose your life also. Don't go, don't go, don't go. But Shankara didn't listen. He went and went into deep of that water, and he came with the salagrama. But he saw that salagrama has broken here and there. Anga Vaikalyam is there. Then he went again. Again, he left that and searching, but that only is coming again into the hand. Third time also the same salagrama came. Then he thought, in Kali Yuga, even though little it is broken kind of salagrama, this is enough for the people to worship and to give the mukti if they have the real devotion. Then he decided that, and that salagrama he brought and installed in the temple. Again, everybody is happy, all pujas done, and then later, that point I told yesterday, he somehow arranged the Nambudris to take care of the temple. Nambudri is a Kerala Brahmin, where from when he sent them, but now also Nambudris only will be there, not like other Pandas in North India. Then people slowly come to know that now Badrik Ashramam again, the Swami has come, and like that the news spread all over, and people started coming, in season again. Lot of people are started coming. Then maybe Shankara stayed few days there because climate, you cannot stay without any proper cave or something there. Now, after done the Pratishtha of the Badri Narayana temple, and there he prays to Ananda Makaranda Badari Kashtakam. One shloka I said, He Badrikesha Karunat Karunamaya Deyana Bandho He Bodharupa Sukachinmaya Tattvamurte. You must observe that in Shankara's every devotional composition there is a Vedantic words will be there. Everywhere. That is his greatness, beauty. That's why Vedanta, we can enjoy Shankara Stotrams like anything. Pratasmaranama, that is okay, purely it is like, but many devotional stotrams also. So like this, He Badrikesha Karunamaya Dina Bandho, He Bodharupa Sukachinmaya Tattvamurte, He Naradari Munisevita Pada Padma, Samsara Dukkha Gahanat Paripahi Vishnu. Vishnu Bhagavan ki Jai. Then here also people are coming so many and meeting, want to see who did this, how installed. That Swami came from South India, Kerala. He is a small boy. Of course, now he's little grown up now. He's reaching to 15 to 16 years. There it is 12 over, okay, in Narmada Nadi Tira. Then Shankara, here also I can't sit and write the any ashram and all that, but the purpose of coming to the Himabhumi is to complete the Bhashya Rachana. Then I told that Jyotirdhama is the another name to Badri Kshetram, but not exactly. That whole little bit province, the place is called Jyotirdhamam. There was a king who is the Jyotirdhama Raja. So he also very much, following and coming along with the Shankara from certain distance, even up to Badari. Then here, when Shankara told that now I want to sit in one place, and he himself told that I will go to the Vyasa Ashramam, Vyasa Guha, the origin of the Saraswati river, but you can't find it now. Now in this Kali Yuga, Saraswati river cannot flow externally. No one can see. That's why it is called Antarvahini. Even Prayaga, Ganga, Yamuna, two colors of the water we can see, but we can't see and what color of the Saraswati. It is a Antarvahini. Anyhow, that is the origin of the Saraswati river, and where Vyasa Bhagavan stayed and composed the Panchama Vedam Mahabharatam and as well as the Brahma Sutras. That place he selected Shankara, and again Jyotirmata Raja, because staying in how much time, how long it will take to complete the bhashyas, we don't know. And climate is too continuously, people can't stay there unless they are living habituated people. Otherwise, Badari only 6 months only allowed, no? Other time, if pilgrims comes, they will die there. So some kind of protection is needed for the climate and all that. Then Raja said, he arranged the minimum facilities. Anyhow, Vyasa Guha is there. Few of them can stay there, but few of them, Raja take them back to his place. Let them, because everybody cannot be accommodated there. No, many goes. Then minimum the winter clothes required there. So that kind of things through the villagers, and the villagers used to serve the Shankara and the people who are living there with some fruits and whatever is available there. Food is required now. So that arrangements has done, and then Shankara started staying in the Vyasa Guha. There is a big cave. Maybe if the people can able to go now, also they will show whether it is exactly like that. Vyasa Guha is there, but it's very difficult to travel all the way to up. Shankara stayed there 3 years, non-stop, day and night. He is doing the Bhashya Rachana. 3 years continuously. He completed everything. Prasthanatraya Bhashyam completed there. That is Brahma Sutra, Nyaya Prasthanam, Shruti Prasthanam, and Suruti Prasthanam. Means Bhagavad Gita Bhashyam also done. All other small things are the Sanasujatiyam and Vishnu Sahasranama. These are the major Rachanas with the Bhashyam. And others are all Stotrams. Plus Prakarana Granthas. Prakarana Granthas, so many are there. He didn't completed in one place. Like Viveka Chudamani, this, that, so many are there. No, starting from the Tattva Bodha onwards, the Atma Bodha. These are all in different places, different times. All those Prakarana Granthas came along with the many, plenty of stotrams. So this is Asharachana time, 3 years took, and simultaneously, then and there, Shankara spending some time to teach that Bhashyam to the main disciples who are all staying there. Those disciples, fortunate who lived with Shankara, they heard the Bhashyam, everything of that, by unto the end of the life of Shankara. On the way, journey continues. Digvijayam also continues. I think 3 times they heard the Bhashyam, each of these main disciples of them, 3 times. And then there is one important episode, maybe this one or two we'll see and conclude. Sananda, who came and serving the Shankara. Okay? Here there is no question of age. If once I consider somebody as my guru, yes, he is guiding me, it is helping me. This is the only source for me. There we don't see jati niti kula gotra duragam nama rupa guna dosha varjitam desha kala vishayadi vartiyad brahma tattvamasi bhavayatmani. Viveka Chudamani, the dhyana slokas like Nidhi Dhyasana slokas. There are 10. Then when Shankara staying in the Vyasa Guha, and there also whatever river is flowing there and where they can take bath, all things happening. Bhasha Patham, Bhasha Rachana is going on, Bhasha Patham also is going on. And then Sananda used to serve the Shankara. He used to take the clothes and wash in the river, all that. He just go and Shankara giving the Bhashya Patam and all that. One day, Shankara, where is Sananda? Not yet come. All others are sitting. Then they told he went to wash the clothes of Acharya. Then he is somewhere little far like that. Then Shankara just uh, called the, hey Sananda, whether it is heard or not, how far we don't know. And the moment Shankara remembered Sanandana and thought of, Sanandana has got the sannyas already there. Okay? Shankara given. And he heard that and immediately he has to actually take some small diversion and come through that to come to this side. But he's immediately turned and started running on the river. Running means fastly walking. Somebody saw that place, another person who is living that area. Oh, South Indian Swami, huh? Dravida Swami, South Indian Swami. Hey, don't do that. What you are doing? It will be washed away in that force of the water. Don't go, don't go, don't go. Nothing heard by the Sanandana. He just started running and coming. Wherever he is putting the leg, there is a lotus coming. Wherever he is putting another leg, lotus coming. All these Shishas are seeing this wonder. Even maybe another one or two people who are all living there, that person who shouted, what is this happening? And Sanandana reached to this side and came to the Acharya and did the Namaskara. Sanandana, Acharya didn't ask, others are, you know that when you are putting the legs in the water, what happened? A big, big lotus came. You are putting the your feet on the lotus and came here. But he said, I don't know anything. I am not aware of it. Guru Bhakti, the pinnacle, top. Then Shankara also felt so happy. Being wherever you put the leg today, the lotus came. Today onwards, you will be called as Padmapada Acharya, one of the main powerful disciple of the Shankaracharya. Mhm. And again, about him will come later. So today, the number one, of course, many others are also maybe took sannyasa from. We are highlighting the prominent disciples. The four has to come, no? Four has to come. So one disciple came, Padmapada Acharya. So with this today we'll conclude and let us continue tomorrow. Now, there again a miracle is going to happen, a turning point to come down back. Why? How? When? ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ हरि ओम् तत्सत्